obviously the more weight you use, then the breath we use may change. So normally in yoga, we're doing Ujjayi breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Sometimes when you make it a little more cardio, if you will, you end up breathing out your mouth, just like when you're doing other forms of exercise and your heart rate gets a little elevated. So let's come into a long spine. I've got my weights nearby because it's nice sometimes just to stretch with the weights to help really open up the joints. So first of all, let's just settle right here to the mat. So as we get grounded, close your eyes. And as you start to lengthen through your spine, just take a big breath in through your nose and cleanse it all out with a sigh through your mouth. Feel the shoulders settle, the jaw muscles relax. Let's do that a couple of more times. Inhale and sigh it out. Excuse me. Haven't talked much yet today. Inhale and release a long sigh. And then as lips close, we're just coming in to start with Ujjayi breath, which starts to push beautiful levels of oxygen all throughout our systems, bringing life, bringing energy, inhaling and exhaling, activating the back of the throat a bit and hearing that beautiful sound of the ocean as you also bow your chin forward and honor your light always. Honor yourself for showing up on your mat and honor the community we share together. Just take a nice few breaths here, in and out. And then as you float your chin up, we're going to take the weight in the left hand, stretch over to the right, and just feel that nice extra assist as you lengthen through the side body. Shake your head yes, releasing your neck. Maybe shake your head no. And then nice and easy, you can circle. I've got a 3-pound weight in my hand, so like when I try this with the 5-pound weight, it just doesn't feel the same. So you can do this, like I said, with or without the weight. The weight makes me go a little slower than I would go without it, which is nice for my shoulder joint. Reverse it. I also get a lot more popping and cracking in there, which makes me feel like I'm doing a self-adjustment. And then nice and easy, you're gonna stretch the bicep back over the ear and then just bend the elbow. And just get a little extra stretch here, maybe lowering all the way down to the forearm. I just bend my elbow and get as low as I want to with keeping weight equal on my hips. And then nice and easy, we're gonna take it back up, stretch it up, both hands overhead a second. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone and reach the weight away over the crown of the head. Inhale, sternum up, shoulder blades together. Exhale, stretch it away. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, stretch it away. Reach up, keep it in the right hand, take it over to the left side. Just feel that nice opening there. Nice long space in the side body. Shake your head no again, releasing your neck. Inhale and exhale. And then start your circle. Nice and slow, big range of motion. Opening up the chest, your pectorals, getting fluid in your shoulder joint, your glenohumeral joint. And then pause, reverse your circle. Inhaling and exhaling. Opening up the body. And then nice and easy stretch. Bicep over the ear. And then bend the elbow. Maybe get all the way down to the forearm or just get a little bit lower. Both hips still equal with weight, so don't roll all the way into the left one. And then reach it up, stretch it back out. Both hands overhead again. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, widen the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the sternum, shoulder blades together. Exhale, stretch away. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, press away. Rise it back up. And then nice and easy, you're just gonna take a twist. You can release the weight and just press the front of the leg, gaze way past the shoulder, inhaling and exhaling. And then reach it back up, take it to the other side. Gazing way past your shoulder, balancing the spine to start our practice. And just notice how the twist feels at the beginning of class. The twist is one that feels really different once you're warm and moving around. Inhale, take it up. And we're gonna take our body forward, coming into child's pose to activate breath and spine, reaching the fingers forward. Maybe the forehead is down. Take a few grounding breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Long, even breath. The back rising on the inhale, coming down on the exhale. Nice and full, and walk it to the right and just feel the side of the body. Walk through the center and take it to the left. And then take it back to the middle. Inhale it up. And knees under hips, tuck the toes, drop the belly. Inhale. And then exhale, press the feet down, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly button all the way in, squeeze all the air out. Inhale, tuck the toes, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, squeeze it out, and this time hold it out for a few seconds. Practicing retention, which helps build our lung strength. It's also good for your waistline here as you just squeeze and hold it out. When you're ready, inhale it up. And one more time to retain. Squeeze it out, belly button in, chin in. Press the palms down, holding that exhale. Squeezing out all the air, belly button all the way to the spine. And then just shake it out a little. Tuck the toes again, take an inhale. This time just lift it up and walk it out. Walking the dog side to side. Pressing into one heel and the other. Shaking out the head, the neck. Shifting it a little side to side. And then nice and easy, knees back down, right foot forward. And then just taking your weight in your left hand, right palm to the front of the right thigh, lift up and lunge the hips in. Take a couple of breaths overhead. And we'll lower and lift for 5. Lower and lift, sternum up. Breath is happening. Inhaling and exhaling. And then nice and easy, bend the elbow and take a little tricep stretch here with your hip opener. And then sweep it back up and shift it back into the hamstring. Lengthening through the back of the knee. Inhale and exhale. Sometimes I like to move my hips a little side to side right here. Get into the upper hamstring, maybe the glute a little bit. And then coming forward again. Bring your right forearm up, press it down above the knee, reach forward and pull it up. For 10, look forward. 9, way out past the toe. 7, weight is on the front foot. 5, 4, 3, elbow close to the ribs. 2, 1, and then nice and easy. This time, lift the back knee and straighten the leg. And just feel like a full runner stretch here. Maybe lifting the toes up to get more, maybe bending the knee to get less. Maybe trying that wiggle of the hips thing. Just kind of getting into the back of the right leg, checking it all out. And then nice and easy, bending the knee, grounding the left palm. You can take your weight if you want it and sweep it up for a nice Twist here and maybe circle it out. You can hold up overhead or make a few circles one way and then the other. And then nice and easy, weight back down, palms down, right foot back, we're at plank. Press your back up, widen your shoulder blades, belly button in, feel everything nice and strong. You're on your tippy toes. And then back to neutral, inhale, exhale, lower it down. Release the hips, the feet, inhale, cobra. Exhale, float it down. Really press into the palms. Inhale, lift up, shoulders down. Exhale, float down. Inhale, lift up, kind of like little cobra push-ups. Exhale it down. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale it down. 1 more. Inhale, lift up, feet are down. Exhale, and then float back to walk your dog again, side to side. Inhale and exhale. Shaking out the head, the neck. Back at center, knees down, left foot forward. Left knee lines up over left ankle, left palm, left thigh. Weight in the hand if you want it, reach it up. Stretch it up. So getting a long stretch here in our hip flexor, your psoas. So lower and lift, chin is up, sternum is up, lower lift. 3 more. And then nice and easy, hamstring stretch, stretch it back. Try to lengthen into the back of the knee. This one's a little tighter for me, so sometimes I press a little with my hand. I'm my self-assistant these days. I don't have Tara coming around to give me assists, so we'll all learn how to self-love, self-assist. Moving the hips a little side to side. And then lunging back in, grounding the forearm, reach forward with the weight, pull it up right by the ribs. Looking way out, 10, 9, sternum up, 8, 7, inhale it out, exhale, pull it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you reach it down, this time lift the back knee and straighten into the leg. I might need a block assistant for this side. So lifting the toe to get more, bending the knee to get less. Release the neck when you're letting the head hang. Relax the jaw muscles. And then nice and easy, find your way back into the lunge. Ground the right palm. Weight optional in the other hand. You can hold up for a twist or make circles. Nice, slow, really pressing through the back heel, whatever your choice is. So you're stretching the calf muscle. Reverse it. And then reach it up. Float back down into the palm. Take the left foot back. Press the back up again. Widen the shoulder blades. Come up to the tippy toes. Belly button in. Feel that nice action of your core. And then release back to neutral. Big inhale. Exhale lowers you down. Inhale a little higher this time. Up dog, but maybe thighs are still down. Look right. Look left. And then just press it back to down dog. This time roll out the calves. Inhale up both toes. Exhale down to both heels. Inhale up both toes. Exhale down to the heels. 3 more. Inhale to the toes, belly button in. Exhale, press down. Inhaling it up. Exhale it down. 1 more. Squeezing out the air, belly button all the way into the spine. And then walk the feet forward. Find your ragdoll. And take your opposite elbows. Sway it a little side to side. Trying to let your belly kiss your thighs, elbows reaching away from the hips. Back at neutral, bend the knees, sit back in a chair, lower down and press the elbows forward. Lift the toes up, breathing, inhaling and exhaling, long flat spine, like someone is pulling your elbows away and you're pressing your hips back, building some heat, some strength, and then release it down. And then nice and easy, hands to your waist, hips back, chest forward. Inhale it up. Arch back a little at the top. And come back to neutral. Big toes to touch at the front of the mat. We'll do a couple of sun salutations. So nice and easy. Root down, close your eyes. Take 3 really long breaths. Inhale, exhale. This is when we can keep our Ujjayi flow. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Hear the breath. And as the eyes open, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold, chin in at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, travel back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And just take a few breaths here. Maybe still tweaking your hips side to side. Inhale and exhale. Press back to your heels. Inhale to your toes, bend your knees, bring it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive up, flat back. Arch back, and then float it back down. Exhale, honor yourself, chin in at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. This time, take your right leg, you're gonna lift it up, parallel to the floor, lower down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then walk the dog. Shift your hips a little. And then plant it into the right foot, left leg up. And down, parallel to the floor. 10, toes point down. 9, 8, belly button in. 7, biceps by the ears. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and find your down dog again. Feel the legs, walk it out, love yourself. Press back to your heels. Inhale to your toes, bend your knees, bring it forward. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold it. Reverse it up, sweep up. And then exhale, float it back down, chin in at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, palms down. Find plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale back to down dog. Long breaths. Press back to your heels. Inhale to your toes, bend your knees, bring it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time before you come up, grab the weights, hand to the waist, hips back, chest forward. Inhale, up. And then arch back a little. I'm having a wardrobe malfunction today. Arch back. And bring it forward. Hands by your side. So toes are together, feet are grounded. We're gonna slide our right arm down, left elbow up, side stretch, back through the center, other side. Inhale to the middle, exhale, slide it down. Inhale, exhale, slide it down. Maybe you're lifting that elbow a little higher each time. Take a couple more. We're going to end the opposite side we started. And then once we're down, we're going to bend the knees. So in chair, a lot of us tend to take it way forward. Let your back stay upright and back. Toes are light. And we're going to take it up. I call this swimming. I have a client who calls it cross-country skiing. But basically, we're taking our arms up parallel to the floor. And we're getting some momentum going with our squat. Maybe sit a little deeper. Back is still flat. And take a couple more. And then to get out of this, you kind of have to slow it down. You just don't suddenly stop. Slow it down a little. And then stand it back up. Roll your shoulders. And then sweep the arms up. You've still got the weights. You're going to bend your elbows and make your headrest stretch. Pressing your head back. Reducing stress. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Open the heart, open the chest. And then sweep it up. Hands back to heart center. Bend your knees, you're back at chair, right hand, right hip. Okay, you're gonna take it over. Let your knees stay forward over your toes. Lift it up, lower and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then forward folds. I like to use the weights as my little block assistance. Shake out your head a little. Head's below the heart. Take some deep breaths. Pump that blood. Feel nice and healthy on this Friday. Visualize love, light, health, all the good stuff. Out with all the bad. And then nice and easy, hands to the waist, hips back, chest forward, inhale it up. Roll the shoulders again. Smiling is good. And then bend your knees, sit back in and take our swimming, skiing, whatever we're calling this, forward back. Chest is up. So notice if you're getting down in there and let your back go flat again. Arms coming up parallel to the floor. Remember, if you're like, why am I using weights? Then put them down. Do this with your hands without weights. If it feels easy, maybe you need heavier weight. That's the good thing about like water jugs. You can add water or take it away depending on your weight you want. They're kind of a little more bulky to hang on to. And then slow it down. Stand it back up. Circle the other way if you can remember what you did last time. And then nice and easy, sweep it up. Bend the elbows, head rest, open the heart. Tucking the tailbone, stretching the front of the body. Sweep it back up. Hands to heart center, bend the knees. Left hand, left hip, knees over toes. Reach it down, pull it up. Reach it down and across, pull it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then float us back, forward fold. This time maybe heel toe your feet apart and feel a little bit wider stance to fold it in. Breathing, shaking out your head, your neck. And then soften the knees a second, lift your weights up, make shoulder circles. Nice little gravity release here for your shoulder joint. Don't hit your hands together. Reverse your circle. And then nice and easy, you're gonna inhale, halfway lift. And then as you fold down, you're gonna keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back. And inhale up here to warrior one. Hips are forward. So let's check it out. So sometimes my hip likes to go over to the side. That means my feet aren't wide enough apart. So I'm gonna walk to the side a little, square it forward, get really grounded in the lower body. Then I'm gonna inhale up, gaze up, touch the weights maybe lightly. Exhale, pull down, chin down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down, open the heart. Inhale up, exhale down. This is the same thing I do in class a lot of the time, but without weights. So you can do it with or without. Inhale and exhale, one more. Inhale and exhale. Then just kind of check out your lower body. Sometimes when we get distracted with the arms, we lose our lunge. Chest is open. Breath is full. Palms to heart center. That's what I like, kind of like we're doing a Anjali Mudra here. Hinge at your waist. Feel nice and strong. Connect with the strength. And then we're gonna float into balance. Yes, we have weights in our hands. We're gonna lower, squeeze it, bicep curls, lift up. 10, belly button in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it back with control. Did you notice like the belly button in keeps the toe down? That's Uddiyana Bandha. All right, we're gonna reach up and open up. That feels really awkward because we need to move our feet. Straighten it out, line the front heel to the back arch, hips face the side, tailbone roots down, and we're gonna take it in to Warrior 2, and then we're gonna bring it to Anjali Mudra. We're gonna inhale, reach up, straighten the leg, and circle. Inhale it up, exhale, circle it around. Inhale, look up, exhale, circle. Inhale, and exhale. Feel the chest opening. Maybe your lunge is getting a little deeper. We'll take a few more of these. Smiling is good. Breathing is even better. Remember, if you need to breathe out your mouth, that's natural. If you want to keep it Ujjayi breath, that's a challenge, and that's beautiful for this. And then stretch it out. And this time just press back with your Warrior 2, opening the chest muscles a little bit. Arms parallel to the floor. Just opening up the chest. And then take your back arm behind your back and reverse your Warrior. You can reach it up or you can bend the elbow. Similar to what you would do without the weights. And just kind of feel what the front knee is doing. You want it to track over towards the pinky. And lunge it in. Inhale and exhale. Float it back. Warrior 2. Bend your elbow. Reach up and make our little ceiling fan circle. Do this a lot in class. It's the same. I've just got 3 pounds overhead. Reverse the circle. And then I'm going to take my Guitar Hero circles, nice and slow. And reverse. So notice that my forearm is on my thigh. Should be very light, not heavy. Don't lean there. Your core has got you here. Stretch straight up. Okay, this one's nice. Take this top arm behind your back like a half bind. And then nice and easy, reach with the weight forward. You can do it without the weight too. Breathe. Squeeze the weight. Helps you hold the posture. And then bring the forearm back in. Gaze down. Sweep yourself back out. Hands to your waist. And we're just shortening for triangle. So bend and shorten here. Still heel to arch. Notice your hips want to go back to the front of the mat. Face them back to the side. Root your tailbone. Sweep it out. Reach in and float it up. We're going to keep our lower body the same. And we're going to reach down with the weight and back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then nice and easy, look down, pull it up, hands to the waist, adjust your back foot. And we're going to balance again, if possible. Sometimes I find this one a challenge, but I'm going to give it a go. And everybody's watching me, nobody's watching you. All right, so I'm going to cross it over. This is like a standing pigeon. All right, nice and strong for the hip. All right, I'm going to lower and do my bicep curls again. Squeeze the weight. 10, belly button in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then cross it over and just fold it in a little bit. Shake out your neck and chill. Chill it out. Inhale and exhale. And then nice and easy. Soften the knees, bring the hands to the waist, hips back, chest forward, inhale it up. Uncross your feet, widen your feet, and just shake it out. Like a little baby twist here with our weights. Once again, we're not hitting ourselves. We're just using this nice pull of gravity here. Making our body taller and longer, stronger. And come back to center. Nice and easy, feet together. Palms together, imaginary palms here, which is kind of like fists where you're holding the weights, and just take 3 deep breaths again. Inhale and exhale. Notice your heart rate. Mine's going a little. Granted, I'm talking to you guys, but just allow the Ujjayi breath to reground, recenter. And then as eyes open, we're going to keep the left foot forward and step the right foot back. So we're basically doing our standing postures without adding a chaturanga right now, a vinyasa rather. All right, so hips are forward again. Check them out if you need to. Back leg's super strong. We're gonna open up. I do this in class too. This is called our cactus or Shiva's trident here. We're gonna take an inhale. We're gonna exhale, squeeze it together, try to touch our elbows. Inhale, open, belly button in. Exhale, squeeze. Ears right over the shoulders. Inhale, open, exhale, squeeze it together. Front knee is bent. Inhale, open, exhale, squeeze. Smiling is good. Squeezing it together. Shoulder blades widen, protract when you pull it in. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. Belly button in. And then nice and easy, we're gonna open and just hold it here. Try not to sink the elbows this time. Pressing them up and kind of letting the weights press back behind us. And the crown of the head is reaching way up and back. Breath is full. Palms to the heart. You're gonna hinge at the waist again. And I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna hit anything over here. Watch your obstacles in your path. We're gonna float it up, Dekasana. And this time we're gonna fly it out. So reach it out, lower it down. 10, flex the back foot, hip is square. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then float it back. And we're gonna open to the side. So move your feet around that imaginary line down the middle of your mat. Heel to your arch, bending your knee to find your way in. Warrior 2, and then circling it. Hands together, reach up, inhale, straighten the leg, exhale, circle. Inhale, reach it up, exhale, circle. Taking some nice circles here, and maybe lunging a little deeper each time. Inhale and exhale. Take a couple more. And then once we arrive back, Warrior 2, 5 circles one way. Nice and controlled, belly button in, 5 circles the other way. Back hand behind your back, reverse it up. Do what you did on the other side. I bent my elbow, so I'm gonna just chill out here with breath, making sure my knee still tracks over, meaning my knee doesn't collapse here. It tracks over, my arches are lifting, inner thighs are working. And then we float it back. Bend the elbow, reach up, and then make our ceiling fan. So we're nice and stacked like a wall is behind us. Reverse the ceiling fan. And then nice and easy, big circles. Reverse. Opening the shoulder. You're very light on the thigh, not heavy. And we'll check it out by testing you. Bending the arm behind the back, opening for half bind and reaching it forward. Breathe, squeezing onto the weight. We're using the bicep a little bit. Breathe. Float the arm back in, look down. Inhale it up, straighten and shorten for triangle. Heel to arch, sweep it out. So everything's still lined to the side here. Notice if your back hip wants to jack up, straighten it back in before you reach in. And then nice and easy, floating in to triangle. And we're gonna lower and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, legs are straight, 5, 4, try not to move the lower body, 3, 2, 1, lift up, gaze down, pull it up, and then nice and easy, square it forward. And this is our standing pigeon, not my fave, but good for your hip. We're gonna cross it over, sit down into it. Nice and easy, touch the shoulders. This time we're gonna reach it back. 10, 9, belly button in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then cross it over and settle. Hang the head, chin into the body, relax the jaw muscles. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to take hands to the waist, hips back, chest forward. Inhale it up, uncross. Shake it out, feet wide again. And this time just stretch up with the left and over to the right. Ardha Chandrasana with wide feet here. Come back in, stretch up and over. Feel the side body. Awesome. And as we stay here, angle the feet out a little now that you're wide, bend the knees. And we're just gonna reach up here as we press knees back, tuck the tailbone, flat spine, and just bend the elbows. Feel yourself nice and tall, like you could be here all day. We won't though. Got things to do, you know, online school and all. Breathe. And then nice and easy, stand it up, toes forward, and fold it forward. You can leave those weights down there. My hands are sweating on them. And then I'm gonna just walk it a little. This is yogi's choice, so it's not a full straddle fold, it's just a wide fold, walking it around, doing what feels good. Inhale and exhale. And then nice and easy, back at center. Right fingers or palm under your chin. Now I'm going to show you, I'm on camera. A lot of people at class put their hand way back here when you say chin. Your chin's way out there. So I'm using a block, but I could be on my fingers or my palm, and I'm going to twist it up. You want your hand way out there because your sternum for the corkscrew of your spine is way out there. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Feet are flat. One more breath. Float it down. Shake it out a little. And we'll take it to the other side. Ground it, lengthen it out, and twist. This side's a little tighter for me, so I put my hand to my sacrum to try and twist a little more. Hips are level. Holding a beach ball between your legs. And then fold. Shake it out. We're going to take our hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, palms down. We're wide now, but step it back and back. We're in plank, and we're gonna just walk it a little for our core. Right knee forward, left knee forward. Right knee, left knee. And just take a few of these. Breathing. I exhale when I pull my knee up. I'm not talking to you as much. Take a couple more. Awesome. Back at plank, and with control, lower down. And then bend your knees, flop them. Back at center, release the legs. We're finding our Sphinx. I was talking to Corbin last night about yin poses, and I said, Sphinx is the best one. He said, what's that? I said, you know, like the pyramid in Egypt. So we're gonna press down, lift the sternum, and we're just gonna open our back. in traditional yin, you do this with a little less action and hold it for 5 minutes. We're just gonna hold it 10 breaths. Now that we have some warmth and space for our spine, I like this thing Tara does. Flip your hands, press the top of your wrist down to give you a little more elevation. Try to pull the shoulders down away from the bottom of the ears. And just breathe a few more breaths. I haven't been counting. We were going for around 10. It's never an exact science unless some people do use a timer with yin to get it exactly right. And then nice and easy, you're gonna make a little pillow, slide it out again, and then just bring your heels into your body and release. Flexing your feet. Bring your heels in and release. Just take a few of these. And then nice and easy, as you release this one, hands under your shoulders, and you're just gonna press back and take a little child's pose. Or my preference is always this, Virasana. Just take a few breaths. Counter stretching for Sphinx, which was a backward bend here at neutral spine, or child's pose gives you sometimes neutral, sometimes a little more forward bend. And then nice and easy, if you're in child's pose, let's meet up in tabletop. Gaze at the floor, take our right arm forward, our left leg back. Reach forward, reach back. And then you can take this right arm out to the side, bend your knee, and press up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then right palm down, left foot out, tuck your back toe under. This is kind of like half child's pose with little foot stretch and an inner thigh stretch here. Sometimes I adjust my hands so I can get a little more support. Breathe. So my back toe is tucked under, so I'm stretching my plantar fascia. Come back up, knee back in, circle over your palms, and reverse. Coming back, nice flat back. Opposite side, left arm forward, right leg back, toes point down. Everything's parallel to the floor as we hug our belly button in, press to the shin for balance. Feeling nice and strong here, table balance. And then take the left arm out to the left, palm down. Shoulder is pulled away from the ear. Bend the knee and press up. 10, 9, chest is facing down. 7, 6, foot is flexed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palm down, knee down, circle the other way a second, and then we'll take the leg out to the side, tuck the back toe under, and get a nice stretch here. Maybe adjust your hands. Stretching your inner thigh and your left foot. And then coming back up. You're gonna bring your legs through. And we're gonna sweep it up and take forward fold, grabbing whatever you arrive to, shins, ankles. Sometimes I bind my big toes. Sometimes I stand on my hands. Those are the same posture whether we're standing or we're here on the ground. Paschimottanasana is seated forward fold. Padangusthasana is what I'm doing, holding my toes here. Inhaling it up, fingers behind you, facing in or the sides. You're going to bend your knees, pull your right knee in, cross it over, flex the foot, and just lift up, gaze up. Lower back down. Switch to the other side, flex the foot, lift it up. Reverse table. Lower it down. Widen the feet and just flop a little to get internal rotation. One knee coming in and then the other. Sternum lifting, shoulder blades together. Back at center, you're going to extend the right leg out. The left foot comes in. And this is side bending. Some people will get a little deeper than others. I use my block as an assistant. I take my weight again and take a nice side bend over, flexing my foot. Some people can reach all the way towards that foot. I press down this elbow to help me turn my chest more towards the front of the mat. Breathe. And then bending the elbow, reach the elbow up. Stretch it up. And as I float out of here, I'm going to take my hand behind me and just lift up. We call this half circle at Kripalu. Pedro says that pose reminds him of Tara, so he calls it Tara Wood posture. And I can't believe I have it on Do Not Disturb and spam got through. That's got to be really weird. You're still there, right? Spam interrupting us. It's a conspiracy. Okay, so we're taking the other side bend, extending the left leg, and then I'm going to make my little assistant here, and I'm going to, this side's a little tighter, so as I stretch in, feel it a little more, I might actually put the block behind me so I can roll my chest a little more, flexing my foot. The weight is giving me a bigger stretch than I would get on my own. And then bending the elbow and stretching elbow away from hip. And then floating back out of here. My right palm behind me, lifting up. And then floating it back down. We're going to roll down to the back. So I'm going to turn to the side so I can make sure Facebook doesn't hang up on you today. And we're going to reach it forward and roll it down. When you hit the speed bump, just pause and take a little up and down moment, like little baby sit-ups, to really keep the feet grounded and work on that action of navel in and lowering down. This always makes me think of some of my Pilates friends. Taking your time here, building your core. And then nice and easy. Knees in, toes up, happy baby. And then nice and easy, we're going to cross over again. We've done this a couple of times now. So we're making our pigeon position, this time interlacing the fingers behind the head, pressing the ankle against the front of the knee and lifting up our shoulders. Exhale on the way up, out the mouth. Keep pressing the ankle to the front of the leg and let it press back a little bit. And then release it down. Open up a second. Reach the hands through. Same thing, lift the shoulders. Float it back down. And we're going to switch other side, pigeon, really pressing to get that tug of war, I call it, and then lifting up the shoulders. Flexing both feet. And as you lower back down, release the feet. Counter that by lifting up. So we're in bridge and we're gonna lower and lift for a few. You're tucking the tailbone as you lift up. And then nice and easy, we're gonna eventually hold that bridge. I like to have a block here. And sometimes after abs, I like to do this version, which is also more like a yin posture, like extending my legs. Breathe. And from your full bridge, if you want to lower and do a full wheel, feel free. Usually build one to the next. I tend to avoid wheels because of my shoulder and wrist. And as we float out of here, just allowing Supta Baddha Konasana to happen. Take a few breaths. If you want to do more crunches here, take a yogi's choice and let yourself do that. Otherwise, you want to take a little meditation breath moment here. Take a few Ujjayi breaths. Any last little action you want to do in your class today? Maybe plow, shoulder stand, fish. Maybe knee down twist. We're heading to the very challenging pose of lying on your back, which I've found most of you leave the camera before we do it. So I don't know if that means you don't do Shavasana at all or what it means, but allow yourself at least 10 breaths to lie on your back. It's the culmination of all of your work. And when you're ready, allow yourself to find your way there. If you want to turn the camera off, feel free. If you're on your back, take a breath in. Release a big sigh. Inhaling and sighing it out. One more time. And just settle. Palms up to receive, heart open to receive. And just scan down, relaxing your forehead, your temples, your jaw muscles. Surrender the weight of your head. Release the back of the neck, the front of your neck. Honor your throat chakra while you're there, your voice. Know your power. Settle your shoulders. Relax your chest, open your heart chakra. Relax all the way down your torso to your root chakra. Relax through your abdominals, your middle back, the whole weight of your hips. Let your arms, your wrists, your palms, your fingers all become light. Your legs, your knees, your feet, your ankles, all floating over your mat. And just settle. Release and soften your thoughts just as you have your muscles. Allowing the thoughts to be like bubbles, light around you without attachment. And then slowly come to move your fingers, your toes. And just slide into your arms, your legs. And just stretch into your body. Hug your knees in, roll to your side. and just pause. Be grateful to yourself for showing up on your mat today. Be grateful to yourself for every day. And then as you come to Sukhasana, feel the ease surround you. And just honor your practice today as you bow your chin and pull your hands together, Anjali Mudra, which honors Patanjali, who gave us the sutras thousands of years ago. I know you are a part of all of that. And then bring your gaze up and honor the light in others. Leela always wants to say hi to everyone while we're on here. And today is usually multicultural day at school, which is now online, but today she's worn her beautiful Indian outfit.
This is my mom's pants.
She's wearing my pants as her jumper. So namaste, guys. Love you guys. And
Hi, Melanie.
I'll see my teacher trainers at 4. And hi, Melanie's there again. Okay, we love you guys. I'll be here tomorrow at 10. Pedro will be on Sunday, 9:30.
Hi.
And I'll let you know what we're doing Memorial Day, but I imagine
Hi.